So, welcome to Memorial Day. This is Jerry's journey on going solar, primarily going solar, and some other projects. But right now, I wanted to share with you that first off, you should recognize that all three plugs are in and they are outputting juice right now at 224 watts. And we're still pulling in 255 watts. This is day 5 of a rainy, cloudy, overcast day. However, yesterday the units did charge with the brightness alone up to about 42%. That was good enough for me to put the aquarium on there, and I was greeted this morning by the fact that these units charged down just with the fish aquarium. Sorry, I got some fiberglass in my throat. Dust, debris from the attic. We'll go there next, but right now, I just wanted to say that this morning I put the office, and not much is happening in the office being Memorial Day, but nonetheless it does pull some juice, so the office went on there. And then I went about my business, which was primarily in the attic, number 2 project, and somewhere around 4 o'clock, I guess it was, the sun peeked through just a tad bit. Not a whole lot. It was still overcast. And these things charged up so fast. The little unit right now is at 87. The large unit is at 93%. That prompted me, this being now about 6:30 this evening, around 5:30, so 1 hour ago, to put the freezer in the family room on board. And so there you go. That's the experience of these units. Again, this was day 5 of a very cloudy, overcast day in Pennsylvania, and we had 5 days so far of this, and it's not looking very promising the rest of this week either. I think we get some relief Wednesday and Thursday, but we'll see. All right, let's go to project number 2. So welcome to the attic project now. And what we have is the fact that this whole section, whole side has been completed. As I mentioned, it'd take 2 more rows of putting that foil up, and so I did. And I mentioned something I didn't want to do, but probably will do, and I did it. Let's take a walk over here. I did not like it whatsoever. Not sure if you can see much because lighting's not too good, but that's less than 3 feet of an angle there. So yeah, height-wise, it's not even 3 feet. And when you get closer to where those white tubes are, I have no idea what they're for, by the way. Anyways, all of that being so close, I got stuck twice. And I got to the other side and found out that there's 5 feet of distance. Basically, it's like this section here, 5 feet over there that I could stand up and got some relief. And then I'm coming back with some of the foil, stapling it up as I move along, and on my back, and sometimes I couldn't move. I was grasping for something, and I kept telling myself, hey, just over the edge is some ventilation there, so you're not going to need to worry about being claustrophobic. And I kept calm the whole time, but man, what a journey that was, trying to put all that up. I'm glad that's done. I was a filthy mess. And by the way, on the other side there, there's no air vents, nothing. And I would say that I'm glad it was a cooler day today, because on that side, it could have easily been 30, 40 degrees more in heat than the rest of this attic. Oh, I'm just, like I said, glad it is done. And here's the danger of Google. or the internet or AI, any of it. I asked, do I really need to put foil up when it's only going to be 3 feet and it's to the base of a dormer? And Google or AI, I think it's AI that responded back, yes, because that would be considered a weak spot and defeat pretty much your project of trying to cool off the room. I don't know how 3 feet of foil is going to actually, and that's not even 3 feet, that's like 29 inches, because 3 feet would be 36 inches. And you're supposed to leave a gap at the bottom and a gap at the top. And I confirmed, yep, you still leave a gap at the top. So let me get this straight. The heat beats on the roof. The foil is supposed to keep it from entering in, but since it can't escape, it's going to go out the top. Isn't it going to go into the attic? So AI is the one that convinced me that I have to do this. I've had a feeling I wanted to do this, even though a gut feeling, I really didn't want to do this, but I did it. So now, part 2, let's go over here. Part 2, that I don't want to do either, is up in here. And I got some of it done. I was on my back. I was able to put a board down because there's no boards, and staple up some content here, some of the foil, and hopefully that's gonna help as well. But I know if I don't, that's gonna be baking hot as well. And when I said baking hot from that other side, I was so dripping in sweat. I've never sweated so much in my life. It was so hot. But past this 5-foot section is another section measuring 200 inches that I still have to do yet. And some of the foil has been already cut to the proper position, but it was dinner time and called it quits. And so we're almost done up here. And then we get to do over the garage and the family room yet. This is still not done. And so what a journey this has also happened to be. But I am so glad that we're able to save some electricity, cut down on that electric bill. I'm really hoping that May's electric bill is going to be fantastically decreased, but we'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. But yes, that section there is supposed to go down that 200-inch pathway, and I laid some boards down already, not enough to get to the other end, so I'm going to have to be on a board, pick up a board, put it behind me, and inch my way over until I'm ready to actually staple it all up. But that's another day, not today. That's our update for today. Both on the Jackery, doing great now because of a little bit of sun, and of course this foil project. I can't wait to start testing to see if any of this was worthwhile. Boy, after that crawl in that corner there, this better be worthwhile. Over and out. Have a good one.